Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Icarus. I am Zystars, and today we've got some pretty cool upgrades that we're going to do to the base. Pretty cool upgrades that I'm excited about. So it's funny, one thing that I never do when I play this game is make things look nice, because there's no point in making it look nice. You're just going to lose it, in a few hours or however long the mission is, but we don't have that issue right now. So instead, we are going to make these floors look absolutely bananas nice with interior wood paneling. Look at this stuff. Oh, it's out of order, son of a bitch. I'll probably fix that later. Let's see. Yeah, that one's vertical. That's the problem with the stone. It's hard to tell. All these wooden ones should be fine. Yeah, these two, remember these two in the corner were stone before, and now they're kind of the wrong way. That's alright. This stuff is weird. I could do without that. I'm pretty sure I made enough of these wooden ones for all of them. But we'll see. We'll see how strong my math is. Usually I'm a little ways off. Ooh. Now, I was thinking about doing the walls too, and then I took a look around, and there are so many stone walls. Like, there's no way to get the inside of these walls here to look wood without them being wood. And if they're wood, then the outside ends up being, or they end up getting destroyed in the wind. Now, the only way to get around that is to come out here and build the walls out one more, all the way around the base. And I don't really want to do that because I'd have to rip the roof off and replace the whole roof. So I think we're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave the walls as stone for now until we come up with a better solution. Did I make a slope? I need that to be a slope. So the woodworking bench this takes a ungodly amount of wood. Yeah, I've got all of this interior wood, which actually I think I made too much. It also takes an obnoxious amount of copper. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, did we do this room? No. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave the stone outer walls as stone outer walls. I thought about the interior. So what do you guys think? Should I change the interior walls here to stone? I kind of figured I would leave them, or turn them to wood. I kind of figured I'd leave them as stone because the house isn't perfectly symmetrical. There are areas, like behind this one, this wall would have to stay stone, whereas this wall could be wood. So we would have stone, then wood, wood all the way down. And I think that would look kind of weird. I do plan on putting a deck out here. I gotta move this, and probably this will get moved over here or something. This is my, mission box, except for the couch. The couch doesn't belong in there. The couch is gonna go out there. But yeah, you guys let me know. We have 3 left, so I miscounted by 3, it looks like, or which was probably just a matter of finishing a group of 5. Oh, no, I didn't. I did not miscount. 1. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll do that one in a sec. 2, 3. There we go. I counted perfectly. Alright, let's go check on our coal. So I ran electrical cables all the way up. I figured I was running a generator. I might as well turn this because this is electrical. Because this was eaten through way more fuel than the generator did. Now, the only drawback to that is that the generator now is producing 5,000 power. This takes 2,500 power. Pretty much everything inside the building takes 2,500 power, with the exception of things I don't have yet, like the tier 4 things that I don't have yet. Like, see this 2,500 power. So we're going to need a new generator or solar panel or something for that. And then the water pump That's 1,000 power, so we could run that. Is this thing's 1,000 power? No, this thing's 2,000. So we have 500 power left over. That's it. So we can't run the water pump. We're going to need power for that. 2,500 power. 2,500 power. 2,000 power. So this game doesn't do electrical grids well. They just don't. So this generator is going to be for this, and then for as long as the thingamadoo out there is running, it'll run that. And then I can run little things like lights. Although this light absolutely sucks goat cheese. This is the worst light I think I've ever seen, and the only reason I have it up is because it's free. I found it, you know, I didn't have to buy it. And for context, here's that work light. That's it, you know? Like, what? I'm thinking of putting together a ceiling light and dropping it here, or maybe up here to see how it looks. Ooh, I wonder... I'd have to run... See, I had to run wiring all the way around. This wiring is garbage. Like, who came up with this silly-ass idea? So I had to put it back here because this arc is mandatory. That's how... Because I would imagine they're trying to simulate cable thickness. So this arc is mandatory. So, because I had run it right here, and then I was going to go around the corner. But when you do that, it arcs way out. So I pulled it back. I could actually probably bring it back to probably right here and bring it around a little bit more evenly. But then it comes around. Now it arcs here as well, but I'm not worried about that. And then it comes up. You can see it won't go straight. Because, I mean, this is thick industrial power cabling. This isn't like your run-of-the-mill inside extension cord. So I've got, for my generator here at home, I've got a thick 50 amp ginormous outdoor cable for my generator, and it acts kind of like this. You can't just turn it on a dime. You know, you do have to have a little bit of give or leeway or whatever. All right, so the other thing we're doing is we're gonna put in some windows. Single pane glass window. Okay, so it doesn't open. And I'm hoping it doesn't take damage in the storm, but it doesn't look like it does. So that's awesome. So let's... Wait, there was 2 windows over here. And it is awfully dark, isn't it? Oh, so you want to see something interesting? Let me turn this light on. If we come over here and try to sleep with that downstairs fire on, we are too far away. So we have to turn on this one. So let's... it's after 1800. Let's get the daytime, since there doesn't seem to be a reason not to sleep through the night. Like, time doesn't actually pass for food or construction purposes or whatever. You know, some games you sleep, and then, like, this will be all the way done, because you just slept for 8 hours. Because we slept from, what, 6 to 7? We slept for 13 friggin' hours. Now, in any other survival game, you're wasting the day. You're gonna run out of fuel, you're gonna run out of food, or this stuff will be all done cooking, which actually this one is, so we can deactivate that. You know, but not this silly game. This silly game just says, hey, time only matters with the day-night cycle, which I guess is fine. All right, so we refill all of those. Look at that. Those are all going to spoil here in a minute. Oh, and then we got that, so we'll drop that one in. Oh, that's only got 7. Oh, we're going to have to do it. Today we're going to get snow, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this looks so much nicer. I'm thinking of putting a window in, too. Maybe right behind here. I'm thinking of doing that. But that's not right now. Right now is... We're putting some... These take a lot. It's too bad you can't open them. But I guess you don't really need to. You know? Okay, now we got... We're not putting a window in that one. That'd be silly. Because these windows will probably go away. Now, the only other one we should have is right here. It's a double window. Yes. Look at that. We have windows now. This window's going to go away. This is a silly window. Why is this window here? Oh, I know why it's here. It doesn't need to be anymore. So let's get rid of that window. Base upgrades, baby. No. That way. Okay. So, one of the next things that we're going to do, and I'm going to put railing in here to make this look nicer, but I'm out of blueprints. The next thing we're going to do is I put up this little deck right? So I extended here a little bit, and then I put up a little deck here. And this one here is just the walkway. This is where the actual deck is going to be. And who knows, I might go out a little farther. But right now, we're doing the garden. So we're going to put up a garden. Now, each plot is it's a quarter of a square. Oh, it's a bird. It's a quarter of a square. So you could fit 4, 8, 12, 16. You could fit them super tight. I'm not sure if I want to do that, but no, I think I'm going to. So check this. Now, unfortunately, these grow plots don't... what do you call it? They don't... oh, I should put these down before the storm. These grow plots are interesting in that they're metal. So modifiers. It's in the sunlight, which is good. If it didn't have sunlight, well, like in the nighttime, it'll get a negative modifier there. They're not watered yet because it hasn't rained. I could bring water over, I think, and put it in one of these inventory spaces, but we're not going to bother with that. It'll rain eventually. And I don't need the crops right now. The crops are just kind of like, I want to have them, so I'm going to make these and get them in place. So the crops are going to be primarily for animals. You know, I'm going to have an animal. Plus, there are some pretty cool foods that I'm going to want to make. So we're going to have crops for those. Now, I am eventually going to build this whole thing up, and it's going to be awesome. I want to say there's a greenhouse effect you can do with glass walls, but I'm not going to do that because unless I have water coming into this thing, then building a greenhouse with a roof and everything is bad, right? Because it's going to stop them from getting watered, because I'm not walking up here and watering these every day. Now, once we get them piped for water, and I've never done that before, but once we get them piped for water, then we can go ahead and cover this in glass and have all sorts of good greenhouseness going. We can turn this whole thing into a greenhouse. I'm kind of wondering if I should leave an aisle for aesthetically pleasingness. Yeah, I think let's do that, because we can always add later, but once plants start growing, it's kind of a pain. You can lose seeds or fertilizer or whatever, so we're not going to do that. So let's go here, and we'll build it like we're going to turn it into a proper greenhouse. There we go. So now when we put the walls up, we'll have a walkway. We can come around if we want. And we'll probably go just to here and then have another walkway going around. And then we'll come down this one. We'll have a line here of plants. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. But for now, we're not doing all of that. Although I don't want these to go to waste. All right, so let's grab our berries back. So we got that 4th stomach spot. So if I want to eat a berry, the berry will go into a 4th stomach spot. Look at that, baby. Now we got extra stamina. I plan on making beer and having beer come around with me for when I need the stamina. We can pop a beer and have like 150 extra stamina. It's going to be awesome. But first, we're going to go here. So here's how this works. You just grab the thing and you plant it. You only need one, and then it's planted. Now, because we have and here's the crop growth. So it grows even if there's no water. And we've got crops won't wither, 100% yield, 30% growth rate at night, because I don't think they grow like hardly at all at night. And 25% plant crop growth speed, because we have fertilizer number 2 on here. Fertile 2. So, and that's all the alterations. We're probably not going to do any more alterations. So the other thing berries are good for is you can make gunpowder with them at some point, which I don't know if I'm going to bother with that perk. I'm not 100%, but we're going to do it anyway. Now, we're also going to go out front, and I'm going to go grab some veggies, because I want veggies other than berries. All right, so we've got... Ow, I just scratched myself. We got these. I'm not all sure what I want to grow, because I don't know what I'm going to build. I need to get the stove and stuff up. I do know that we're going to want wheat, because you need wheat for beer, I think. Hold on. Tech tree. Beer. Yes, you need wheat and yeast for beer. So let's grab some wheat. That's probably enough. And I saw yeast out here. Where's the yeast? Here, you wolf. but I'm not here for you. Here we go. So the nice thing about wheat and yeast, they don't go bad. So they don't need to be in the crop plot. Oh, okay. You're going to invade my territory. Jesus, you are bouncy. The other thing that I need to do is put up palisades. So animals will hunt your animals, like the bear and stuff. They'll come down and try to eat your pets. So we want to make sure that we don't have a spot where that's going to happen. I thought I took down all the trees over here. Where's my... Here we go. There's the watermelon. I knew I saw a watermelon over here somewhere. Come on. Give me the watermelon. I'm hitting the wrong button. You huge idiot. Alright. And 2. And 2. Oh, I love this perk. Oh, it's such a great perk. It just picks it up automatically. That's great. Now, these are lilies. I think they're used for medicine of some sort. And then we've got soybeans out here for if we want those. And we've got cocoa beans out here for if we want those. I don't know what the soybeans are used for. I would imagine some sort of advanced food, but I'm not 100%. Oh, we had these right here. Oh my god. Okay, we don't need to plant much in the way of yeast, so we'll probably just do 1 yeast and 1 thingamadoo. Oops, come on. We only got 22? Oh no, we got 122. Okay, so we'll do 1 yeast and we'll do, I guess, 1 wheat for now. Now let's do 2 yeast. Because, I don't know, we can always take it out later. Change it up. And then we're going to do watermelon. And we're going to do pumpkin. Let's go take a look at our options in here for vegetables. I think the only thing we can make right now is the fruit salad, which isn't that good. Oh, corn. Oh, we should get some corn. Look at that. 150 maximum health, 150 or 75 stamina. Cream corn's not bad for the 4th stomach slot. That's not bad at all. This one's really good too. Exposure resistance for when we go into the other biomes. So having some wild salad wouldn't be bad if we're going to go into the other biomes. I think I'm going to want another fridge too. So I don't think we're going to worry about fruit salad. That's kind of weak. I do want to go get probably some corn, and let's get some pumpkins going because we might want to do that. We just might. So we got pumpkins. All right. So if I put, what's growing here? There's no way to know, is there? Okay. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter what's in there. I can put this in here and it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure it won't deteriorate. We'll find out. I don't remember if the plants that didn't initially grow in that plot, I don't remember if they'll deteriorate or not. So a couple of questions I've been asked. Why am I using a platinum knife instead of an iron knife? So the platinum knife well, the iron knife is nice because you repair it with iron. And iron's pretty easy to find, especially since I have located a deep mining deposit that I could put a thingamadoo on. So there is that. That's a good reason to have the knife. Plus, both of them have the exact same skinning percentage, the 200%, right? Because the bone, I think, has a 150, and the stone has 100%, whereas every other knife, as far as I can tell, has a 200%. So why go with the platinum? Platinum's rare. It's hard to find sometimes. The main reason is durability. The iron knife has 8,000 durability. The platinum knife has 24,000 durability. So the other thing beyond durability, because it's just repairing constantly is annoying, the damage. There's just more damage with the platinum knife. It's not a huge amount, but when you're in a panic mode where a black jaguar is rolled up on your face and is going to eat you, that extra 10 points of damage could mean the difference between life and death. Because black jaguars, unlike the bear, don't give you an opportunity to dodge and shoot them, you know, as they come at you, which is weird, but whatever. Bear hunt deer. Like, if a bear can catch a deer, bear should be able to catch you without any trouble. But this is a game, so we play off of the game, not real life. So that's kind of why I've got the platinum knife. More damage and durability. 24,000 durability, right? So you're repairing it a third as often as you would if you were using, or if I was using a, where'd that wolf go? If I was using a, what do you call it? An iron knife. So I like saving time. I don't like doing things that are going to take me forever instead of doing things that are going to take me, repairing doesn't take forever, but you got to run back. You got to run back. Like, take a look at my bow, for example. It looks like it's really low on durability. And for the bow, it is. But if I was using the simple bow, I would have like 1 or 2 shots left instead of having several thousand durability left on this thing. It's got almost 3,000 durability left on it. That's the durability of the wooden bow, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we've come up here. Oh, man. Arctic. Oh, it's almost over. We don't have winter clothes on, so we're not going to be spending too much time. And if there's a storm, we absolutely can't be in here. So I'm going to wait out this Arctic winds, and then we'll go in and get our ice. Okay, it looks like we're out of the storm. So it is cold here, and I'm going to freeze. But we're here for ice, so we shouldn't be here long. Now, if I hadn't been a total tool and used all my blueprint points without picking up the shovel, I'd be able to just dig in a snowy spot and get all the ice that I want. It's slow, but you don't have to run around with your face in the ground. Now, ice is easy to get. You get like 1 at a time, but you can just run around like this. You just look up periodically for, I think this area is wolves. Look up periodically for wolves, listen for wolves, and you should be fine. And I'm probably going to get, I don't know, a couple hundred, or if I start getting so cold that it's causing problems. Because we do have 2 ice boxes. Now, I am considering refrigeration, an actual refrigerator for this base, because I haven't looked at the power requirements yet, but if it falls within range of using the smelter plus the grinder thing, the drill, then I might actually do that. Although I think I need more electronics and all those sorts of stuff, so I'll have to go mining again. Yeah, there's a wolf right there. So this is wolf territory. For whatever reason, the game doesn't mix wolves and polar bear. The winter zone is either a polar bear winter zone or it's a wolf winter zone. All right, we made it home. So what's next? We need some levels. So let's do a mission. Let's see what the mission board. Oh, and someone told me you could put up 2 mission boards to have double the choice of missions, which I think we might do, actually. What do we need for one of these mission boards? I don't even remember where I made it. Probably in the smithy. Yeah, short-range radio. So we need 15, 8, and 10. Easy day. We got all of that. Okay, so just so it doesn't look completely tacky. All right, here we have simple crazed creature, hard farming. And here we have, that was a dirty, dirty lie. Simple crazed creature and a hard farming. So they're the exact same mission. So whoever said that was a dirty, dirty liar, or we need to give it a little bit more time. So let's see what happens. This one's pretty easy. It's usually just a bear somewhere, and of course I'm doing this at night. That guy's pretty far up there. We're gonna wait the night. We got the fires going. It's gonna be 7 minutes, and then it's gonna be nighttime. So let's get out to this bear. I guess I shouldn't always assume it's a bear, but we're coming up on the location, and that looks like a bear to me. And of course, everything's got to render in to get in my way. I hear a pig. I hear a lot of pigs. Oh, maybe this is something different. It says kill nearby epic creature. Oh, that's not going to work. We need a reticle. Huh. Why are there so many pigs over here? It's like pig zone, man. I hear all the snorting. Or killer? No, that's not it. No? I'd like to get a good headshot on him. But he is just a bear. It's going to take quite a few arrows, but... Alright, shoot him in the ass. He keeps walking away from me. Alright, that took a little bit longer, and I lost all my arrows because of the length of time that took. But I broke my bow, which sucks. I wasn't paying enough attention to how much inventory it had, or durability. I should have repaired it before I left because of reasons. Now I got to get all the way back to base without a functioning bow. Oh, I need to... do I have a suture kit? I'm sure I do. I'm sure I don't. Uh-oh. I need to get a little fiber. Well, that was poor planning on my part. Grab a little bit of fiber. All right, let's build all the suture kits that I can. That's too many. Let's go 9. Why not? 9's a good number. Look at that, 18 bacon. Oh, we can't get more pigs. Damn it, the balls. Why did I do that? Why did I do that, ladies and gentlemen? Let's eat some of this, get some health back. We're going to need it on our way back home. Okay, so we can get... Oh, fur feet. What is that? Oh, the cave worm stuff. I don't really care about that. A bunch of meat, which we have. Berries and fruits, which this would be a completely ridiculous way to go. This, however, repair, and I don't have to actually make it. Not that it's a big deal, because I have tons and tons and tons of fur, and we'll probably eventually... There's another bear. We're not going to fight that with a knife. I have tons and tons of fur, and we'll probably buy the fur armor anyway. Okay, made it back to base. So this bow requires aluminum to repair, which is good. A little less valuable than platinum, which is pretty cool. This still requires platinum, but... So we're back up to 14,000 on the recurve bow, which is good. Which means... Yeah, the knife you repair in here, so... And we'll leave that there. We got suture kits. We got that stuff. We're good to go. We are still good to go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so what's next for the adventure? Well, we got a whole bunch of meat cooking, which is cool. The bacon's upstairs cooking, which is cool. I think what I'm going to do next, I need to line up there with palisades, although I don't really have a problem with animals coming that way yet. We'll see what happens. If we start having predators come down once we put up the animal pen, which will probably go over... Now, the animal pen's probably going to be over here. I'll either put it out this side here, or I'll put it over here. I'm not 100% yet. If I put it back there, that'll let me expand the farm if I so desire. Look at this. Huh? We got them growing. Crop growth. Without any water, they're already almost totally done. Oh, this one is done. Okay, so to pick it, you just pull it out, and then drop it back in. That's all there is to it. Just pull it out. And sometimes these will give fiber and sometimes they won't, which is nice because fiber is what we're going to be using for biofuel from this way out. So these ones do take a little bit longer, although they are both really close. Once it rains, this stuff is going to fruit so fast. I'm going to have more than I'm going to ever, I'm just going to have so much of it, it's not going to matter, which is going to be good. So we're going to have all the biofuel that we need now. We're going to have all the foods that we're going to need now. And the only reason we would go more berries or anything like that is for animals and gunpowder. And now I only plan on having a bird. I don't plan on having any more. Like, the buffalo are kind of pointless. They do have more slots, but they're so slow that I could run with the bird to a cave, fill up my inventory and the birds, and get back and turn around and go back and do it again before the buffalo was able to make one circuit. So I think the bird is going to be the way to go. There's a Komodo dragon down there. So I'm going to go do some mining. We're going to need some more stone. We're going to need some more iron because we need to expand this out a bit. We're not going to use full foundations. We're going to use these here because the foundations require you to have a floor on top anyway. So there's no point in using all of the stone and wooden stuff for the foundations when you're going to have to do a floor anyway, which is why I did it like I did here for the garden. And then the other thing I'm going to do is, actually, that's about it. I'm going to do a whole crap load of mining and probably chopping down of trees and just going out to various caves. There's nothing in these caves except minerals and snakes, so it's not a big deal. And then once the bird is up, I say we go on an expedition somewhere. You know, we've got the stuff to go here. We don't have the stuff to go here yet, into the winter, but we have the stuff to go into the desert, so we might just go into the desert and see what's there, you know? That could be a good way to get some experience and learn some things. I would really like to know if there's a sandworm on this island, because I would really, or, you know, on this map in open world like this, because I would really like to have poison arrows. I really would. We are going to need a bunch of berries. So for food for the animals, we're going to use berries because they weigh almost nothing. These things. Okay, so this, okay, good. I got the watermelon. Oh, good, and it's not deteriorating. The watermelon is heavy, and it doesn't stack. And when it spoils like more food to time ratio for spoilage. So we're just going to use berries. And there's still a lot of berries on the map, and I'll use my sickle. We'll get plenty of them. So I'm going to go mining, everybody. We're going to do all of that boring stuff offline. Okay, it's still going. I may put down another one of those. I'm not sure. But the gold one that's over there has already provided 36 gold, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that thing's can be turned off. Not that it really matters, but it can be turned off. And then, how are you doing? Okay, so it's still going strong. Can we... Okay, let's deactivate. We'll just switch it out now and go fill this one. There's nothing like, there's no refrigerators or anything that are depending on this thing for fuel, so I'm not overtly concerned with it having that like that. Just go like this, and we'll go like this, and it'll fill up eventually. Ooh, we're out of tree sap, so I'll get some more of that made. I might have some in here. I don't. So I'll get more tree sap made. Right now, though, we've got lots of biofuel. 1, 2, 3, 4 full canisters and then 2 partials. Yeah, we're fine. F-I-N-E, fine. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to water my crops. So let's take a look at that real quick. Oh, it's going to be a minute. All right, the clouds aren't even here yet. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to cut this episode. I do hope you did enjoy it. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for a little bit more content. Leave a comment in the comments section and share the video with your buddies if you really are enjoying it, because sharing is caring, and we are very close to 1,000. And once we get to 1,000, ladies and gentlemen, fun member stuff, things can happen. And so if you want to be a member of the channel, you certainly can. If you stayed this long in the video, do me a favor and head over to Patreon, and you know, if you want to support me in ways other than just watching. I do have a Patreon. The links are in the description down below. It's obviously not necessary, and until we're at 992 subscribers as of the recording of this video. See that? Filled up. We're getting the 50% water bonus. Once we reach 1,000, I can start doing member videos. I can start doing memberships on YouTube. I can have the people in Patreon, the guys that are already supporting me, I can have them get membership on the thing here, on the YouTubes. So I think it'll be cool, and it'll be a whole new world for me because I've never done any of that before. We do need a couple more tech points before we can get the animals going. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. It's either 4 or 5. No, 5, because we need a saddle too. So we need 5 total tech points to get the animals fully going. But I think next episode we will go ahead and tame us an animal after I set everything up. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, because I should have the levels that I need to get everything, all the bits and pieces. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Shut up and sit down.